probably in the past 10 years, our population has changed considerably and people are living much longer. I would say maybe about 8 to 10 years ago, my patients that I would see would be around 72 to 78, 79 years old. Now my average patient is in their low 90s, probably 90, 91, 92. People are living longer. Technology is making it so. Medications are helping. Our healthcare system, just in general, is extending people's lives. So, with that being said, what do we do when people are getting older, but they still have those issues with, their joints? Just that affects their balance, their gait. We can't put all of these people in a nursing home. It's too expensive. Nursing homes per day is somewhere up around between $380 to $450 a day. So what a lot of people are doing is they want to stay where they are comfortable, whether that be in a senior retirement community, independent living, or even trying to maintain their level of independence in their own homes. And that's what we're finding a lot more.
Well, when you live in your own home, you feel comfortable with the surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're able, the nice part is if you're able, then you can get the food that you want, and it's just a comfortable feeling,
Mm-hmm.
Get up, you wash when you want to, and take your shower. Nice living in your own home.
So what do we do as clinicians? As a home health occupational therapist, what am I seeing with this? Well, because people do want to stay as independent as possible and not live in these nursing homes, as a home health OT, I have to figure out ways to make that person maintain that level of independence. So even though they are in their upper 80s and 90s and they've outlived their cancer, their congestive heart failure, their COPD, a lot of these people have degenerative type of joint diseases. They've had replacements of their joints. So I really have to go through that home and I have to look at all of the things that would put them at a risk for falls. I have to educate their caregivers, whether it be their son or their daughter or even their spouse. And I'm going to recommend adaptive equipment, durable medical equipment that could help them, for example, get up and off the toilet, still be able to shower in their own homes. A lot of people that, have lived in the same house for 40, 50 years still have the tub shower combo. People that have had numerous knee issues can't get into that shower. So I'm going to assess those issues in their homes, which, give them a lot of problems, put that at them at a risk for falls.
I know you have some stuff like in your bathroom to help you, like you have a shower chair, right?
Yeah, I have the shower chair and I have a lot of bars in there. Hand rails they're called, I guess, and no matter which way you turn, you're going to find one of those.
Do you feel like those are useful?
Oh, those are absolutely, you must have them. And a chair in your bathtub is so necessary when you're older.
And then after you had your one surgery and you were in the nursing home, you did not like that, right?
Well, I always said I would hate going to a nursing home. But when you're sort of incapacitated, it's amazing how you appreciate a nursing home. Because that way you get the helps and you get your food, and it isn't really so bad. It's how people treat you in a nursing home, I think, is what maintains your thoughts about it, But I found it very helpful. I was very pleased to get the help, and I was surprised.
What are the benefits? What are the disadvantages for those patients that reside in a skilled nursing facility compared to receiving a lot of their therapy at home? That's kind of a loaded question because there's a lot of factors involved. But what we really do mainly find is that those patients that we feel can make it at home, can be safe and independent at home, we find such a huge difference in the level of motivation when they go back home compared to what they were doing at the skilled nursing facility. We have even found that people that maybe were oriented to 1 or 2 at the skilled nursing facility will actually go home, and they will, show improvements in their short-term memory. A lot of that, of course, comes from being back home, being in their familiar environment. And really being said with that is that we find that just doing a lot of those activities in their home is the best exercise that they could do. But remember, as these people are aging in place, and as they are, for those that are very motivated and cognitively, able to really function at home, we need to look at their overall function. We're going to take those aspects of OT and we really need to look at their level of independence, their home safety. What is it that we can do to make them successful? But I must admit that 90% of the patients that we get at home, they want to stay at home. They want to be where everything is familiar. And we find their level of motivation to stay there, remain there, and be safe, and don't want to go back to the hospital or to, a SNF or a rehab hospital, is high. And, that's kind of, fun for a home health OT because these patients really, really, really want to stay there. So we do see a pretty considerable difference between what happens in that SNF and what happens when we get home. That's why being a home health OT is a lot of fun.
You say the key to staying healthy is?
Well, I think not having to take an awful lot of medication certainly helps your health. And I think you should watch what you eat. Because the brain needs a lot of sugar, and your body needs energy, and if you just get up and eat a piece of toast and sit in a chair, you're not going to get anywhere. You gotta push the button. That's what you have to do. Push. One foot in front of the other one. It's a process.